The Big Bang is usually described as the beginning of everything, the beginning of space, the beginning of time, the beginning of reality itself. And yet, almost everyone ends up asking the same question. What came before it? It feels unavoidable. If something began, then surely something existed before it. A moment, a state, a cause. But what if this question is already wrong? What if the idea of before does not apply at all? For most of human history, time felt obvious. One moment followed another. The past turned into the present turned into the future. So when science told us the universe had a beginning, our intuition immediately took over. We imagined a timeline stretching backward, asking where it started. But modern physics suggests something far stranger. The Big Bang was not an explosion in space. There was no empty universe waiting to be filled. No darkness surrounding a growing fireball. Space itself was part of what began. Time too. Every distance, every direction, every moment, all of it emerged together. Which means the question, what came before, hides a deeper problem. Because before is a concept that only makes sense inside time. It assumes sequence, order, flow. But if time itself did not yet exist, there was no direction for before to point to. No earlier moment. No waiting room for reality. As we trace the universe backward toward its origin, everything becomes compressed. Space shrinks. Energy rises. Temperatures exceed anything we can imagine. Eventually, the equations stop working. Not because the universe ends, but because our concepts do. At the Big Bang, time as we know it breaks down. Physics does not say there was nothing before. It says something more unsettling. The question itself may not make sense. Asking what came before the Big Bang may be like asking what is north of the North Pole. The words are familiar, but they no longer refer to anything real. North only exists within a certain structure. So does before. At the deepest level of reality, quantum physics shows us a world that does not behave like everyday experience. Events do not always have clear causes. Outcomes exist as probabilities. Order itself becomes uncertain. Reality is no longer a chain of moments. It becomes a field of possibilities. This raises a radical idea. The Big Bang may not have been the first moment in time. It may have been the point where time itself came into existence. Not a beginning in time, but the beginning of time, which changes everything. Many people imagine the universe emerging from nothing. Absolute emptiness. No space, no time, no laws. But in physics, nothing is not what we think. Even empty space is unstable, filled with fluctuations, temporary particles, energy that appears and disappears. In quantum physics, the vacuum is not empty. It is restless. So if the universe emerged from something, it may not have been nothing at all. It may have been a quantum state with no time, no space, but still governed by rules. Not a place, not a moment, a condition. This leads to one of the strangest possibilities of all. Time may not be fundamental. It may be something that emerges only when the universe becomes large and structured enough. Like temperature emerging from motion, time could be a large-scale effect, not a basic ingredient of reality. At the deepest level, there may be no ticking clock at all. If that is true, then the universe did not start the way we imagine. There was no first second waiting to be followed by another. Time itself came into being as the universe unfolded. So why does the question feel so unavoidable? Because our minds evolved inside time. We remember the past. We anticipate the future. We experience reality as a sequence. Our language, our intuition, our thoughts are built around temporal order. When time disappears, our thinking struggles to follow. We reach for familiar ideas even when they no longer apply. Physics offers several possibilities here. Some suggest the universe never truly began, that the Big Bang was a transition, not a creation. Others propose that time may flow in different directions on either side of that boundary. And some ideas suggest the universe could be self-contained, requiring no external cause at all. Not created, just existing. If that is the case, then reality may not need an origin story. Existence may not have started. It may simply be. That idea is deeply uncomfortable. It removes the comfort of a clear beginning. It leaves us with a universe that exists without explanation in human terms. But quantum physics keeps delivering the same message. Reality does not owe us intuitive answers. And the deeper we look, the more our everyday concepts dissolve. The Big Bang may not be the beginning of everything. It may be the boundary of what we can describe, the edge where language fails, where time itself loses meaning. And perhaps that is the most honest answer we have for now. Not that there was nothing before, but that before may not exist at all.